You're watching Fox 22, Bangor. From the Great Northwoods to the Rockbound Coast and streaming live in HD worldwide at foxbangor.com. More people choose Good Morning Maine.
Today on Good Morning Maine, the Alzheimer's Foundation of America is sending funds to Maine's Warden Service to strengthen their search efforts.
Plus, affordable housing is in short supply on Mount Desert Island. And find out what Jackson Lab is doing for its employees.
And there's a new fleet rolling through Old Town as the town becomes the first community in Maine to have bird scooters. More on these stories coming up.
Not scooters for birds. Bird scooters.
Bird scooters.
No, you didn't say it wrong.
Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure. I was like, did I say it wrong? I was like, yeah, that would be a tough one. That would be a tough one to swallow this morning.
Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Maine. I'm Emma Smith.
And I'm Joe Cortez. Thanks for joining us on this lovely Friday. Let's throw it right over to Devin Bates to get a first check of your forecast.
And thank you very much, Joe and Emma. Happy Friday. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Ansley Moore. Ansley has been a realtor since 2013. She works throughout the state of Maine with both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater Bangor area. All right, let's take a look at things this morning. We have some dense fog, at least in a few areas. So just near the Bar Harbor area, everyone else looking pretty good. No dense fog advisory in effect as any fog that's developing this morning. It's rather patchy in nature, though, as we are watching some clouds further off towards the north, and it's bringing a few rain showers to the northern ends of the state as well. We will have a return for a few showers and thunderstorms coming up later this afternoon with some heavy downpours, some more beneficial rain that will be on the way as this wave of energy here moves from the west to the east. The lightning tracker is on. No lightning yet this morning, but that will begin to change as we head towards the afternoon period. Futurecast shows that shower and storm wait by about 4 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That'll begin to move in. Then afterward, though, the storms will get out of here. The sky will start to clear out, but more dense fog will soon be on the way. The wind, so still not a big deal. You might notice a few gusts up to around 15 miles per hour today, but sustained winds remain rather relaxed overall at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, then really calming down later on tonight. Forecast for today, middle 70s, increasing clouds, some afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Southwest wind getting up to about 15 miles per hour. Hourly forecast for the rest of the morning period. Showers and thunderstorms possible during the afternoon period. Temperatures in the 70s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up. Joe and Emma.
Thank you, Devin. A Bar Harbor man is dead after police say he was run over by his own van. Bar Harbor police say it happened around 4 p.m. Thursday. They say an emergency response was made to the area of 15 Eagle Lake Road in Bar Harbor for a report of a pedestrian that was hit by a vehicle. It was later determined that 50-year-old Alexei Aviskov of Florida and Bar Harbor had been operating a 2004 Nissan van on Cross Street and had possibly had a vehicle malfunction. Police say he left the vehicle in neutral and exited the vehicle when it rolled backwards and ran over him, causing fatal injuries. Bar Harbor and Mount Desert Island police were assisted by Bar Harbor Fire Department and the Ellsworth Police Department.
Investigators have released the name of the man found dead in Presque Isle with a pipe bomb inside his home. The state medical examiner's office identified the man as William Anderson of Brewer. His death is still under investigation. Now, the Presque Isle Police Department got a call about a deceased man at 17 Parsons Street last Thursday. Police say when they arrived, they found Anderson dead and a handmade pipe bomb. They closed down the road. The bomb squad retrieved the pipe bomb and deactivated it. State Fire Marshal's investigators have determined the pipe bomb did belong to Anderson.
The Penobscot County grand jury indicted a Bangor man accused of cutting a Bangor police officer with a knife. 41-year-old Montario Calhoun was indicted for assault on an officer. Bangor police officers encountered Calhoun during a traffic stop earlier this month and recognized him from a previous traffic stop he had allegedly fled from. Police say Calhoun allegedly started to fight the two officers and had a knife. He also attempted to remove one of the officer's guns from its holster. One officer suffered a laceration on his arm during the struggle. The grand jury also indicted 31-year-old Stephen Hunt of Bangor in connection with a stabbing at 101 3rd Street. One person suffered severe injuries from the incident. Hunt allegedly fled the scene prior to officers arriving. He was indicted on charges of elevated aggravated assault and domestic violence assault. And the grand jury indicted 61-year-old Tammy Lee of Enfield in connection with a large drug bust at her home. Police arrested 6 people and seized more than half a pound of suspected fentanyl, as well as approximately $1,000 in suspected drug proceeds. Police say the fentanyl had a street value of $40,000. Lee was indicted for aggravated trafficking in scheduled drugs.
Advocates for passenger rail service between Auburn and Portland have presented their proposal to a Maine Department of Transportation advisory panel. The proposed route would follow the idled St. Lawrence Atlantic Line, which extends north from Portland to Montreal. The Maine Rail Transit Coalition proposed using electric-powered locomotives using the existing rails for the Grand Trunk Flyer. But for now, the only regular scheduled rail service in Maine is Amtrak's Downeaster, which travels between Brunswick and Boston. This plan that comes against a backdrop of rail expansion nationwide.
A major $2 million project is now complete at Husson University. Joe Cortez has the story.
7 new modern science laboratories are officially open at Husson University.
These facilities are part of the reason why Husson University is recognized as a leading educator in the state of Maine for healthcare professionals.
Over 75% of the university's graduates stay in the state of Maine, and right now 1/3 of students are enrolled in a health-related field.
We actually provide more healthcare professionals for the Maine healthcare community than any other institution in the state.
The new labs will give students a tailored experience to help them in their post-college careers. According to John Roman, a graduate from the class of '77, in just 3 years, it's projected Maine will be short 1,450 registered nurses.
From these very laboratories will come the future nurses, the doctors that our state needs to take care of our aging population.
Husson students will be using the same type of equipment found in professional medical facilities. These new laboratories will give graduates a better opportunity to begin their careers with biotechnology and pharmaceutical companies, hospitals, and other science-related corporations.
That hands-on experience, especially that human experience, is really important for students to make connections, not just treat people biologically and chemically, but to make a connection to help them understand their treatment course and to learn with all the new technology about the different things that are going on in the human body. We have lots to learn today about what's going on.
And for Carla Rodriguez, she sees it as a major boost in her final steps in becoming a surgeon.
I think it's awesome. It makes me really excited about everything because it's like the best new equipment. It prepares us for our future and makes us feel more confident in ourselves.
In Bangor, I'm Joe Cortez for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
The time is now 8:07. Coming up next on Good Morning Maine, Republican Bruce Poliquin visited the RNC's new Victory Center on Stillwater. Hear from Maine's 2nd Congressional District candidate.
But first, here's a quick look at your forecast. Temperatures in the mid-70s today. Some rain will be here throughout the day with thunderstorms popping up. Fog and thunderstorms tonight with a low of 58 degrees. And tomorrow we're back up in the mid-70s with partially cloudy skies and a little bit more sunshine.
It's time for the biggest sale of the year on the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed. Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because proven quality sleep is vital to our health and wellness. Only the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed keeps you cool, then senses and effortlessly adjusts for your best sleep. It tells you exactly how well you slept, your sleep IQ score. Our smart sleepers get 28 minutes more restful sleep per night, so you can be your best for yourself and those you care about most. Don't miss our weekend special. All smart beds are on sale. Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed. Ends Monday.
Check 1, check 2. The store's appearance may have changed throughout the years, but its dedication to our community and families has not wavered. We will still welcome you with a smile and top-notch service. If you need coffee,
check.
Tasty treats,
check.
Freshly made pizza, check. Or wine and spirits,
check.
Stop by and fill up your tank and check us out.
This isn't your parents' photo booth. Premier Limousine and DJ presents the latest in photo booth technology with the all-new 2022 Air Booth. Print out everyone's pictures in beautiful full-color photos and have them sent directly to your phone. The new Air Booth is available for weddings, birthdays, class reunions, anniversaries, and corporate events with some of the best and most fun props around. You can book the Air Booth, Limousine, and DJ services separately or take advantage of our very popular package deals. Contact us at Premier Limousine and DJ.
The New England Patriots take on the Las Vegas Raiders tonight at 8 on Fox 22.
We are the first family of country music.
Our family's all secrets in lies.
What did you do?
If there's a hell, I booked my ticket years ago.
Just watch.
Monarch series premiere September 11th on Fox.
The Republican National Committee hosted a grand opening in Bangor. Maine's 2nd Congressional District candidate Bruce Poliquin and the RNC opened a new victory office on Stillwater Avenue. Now, during the event, Poliquin talked about his goals should he win this November.
We need to bring Maine common sense back to Washington. Maine common sense. There's nothing like it, and there's not enough down there.
According to the Secretary of State's website, in order to be counted, absentee ballots must be received by the municipal clerk no later than 8 p.m. on Election Day. And Election Day is approaching fast. It'll be Tuesday, November 3rd.
Affordable housing is in short supply on Mount Desert Island. One employer is doing something about it for the sake of the business. Susan Farley has the story.
The number one issue everybody had is affordable housing, whether it's to buy a house or to rent an apartment. There just isn't enough on MDI. And so that was the driving force.
It took a year of planning and another year of construction, but the Jackson Lab is celebrating the ribbon cutting on their own workforce housing in Bar Harbor.
We have 1,500 employees who work here in Maine. And so in order to advance our mission of curing disease and helping human health, we also have to make it easier, healthier for our employees to live nearby.
Officials say, like many employers, the lab has had trouble attracting workers to the area, but not because of the jobs, but because they can't find a place to live.
Well, I think what we're seeing is that need for collaboration and a recognition from employers that housing is critical if they're going to be able to recruit people to come to their areas.
The 24 apartment units are just across the street from the lab. They are priced at market rates and were awarded by lottery.
As someone who was born and raised in Bar Harbor, it was very disheartening to see how difficult it was to find housing as a local to the area. I was looking as far as an hour commute just to try to find a place.
I'm Susan Farley for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
The time is now 8:12.
After the break, we'll hear from the Maine Warden Service as they work to improve their response towards heightening missing person cases.
Plus, for your national news, the USDA has released a warning for a particular brand and type of frozen chicken. We'll be right back with the details.
iMart Express owns selection, price, and speed. Need single vision? Get 2 pairs for just $38.71. Progressives 2 for $76.92. Nobody beats us, guaranteed. iMart Express. Right glasses, right price, right now.
Last year, I cracked Biden's aggressive spending agenda. Now, I'm delivering on common sense reforms that are good for America, like lowering prescription drug prices for thousands of Maine seniors, preventing healthcare costs from spiking on working families, and opening up oil and gas production to lower fuel costs, while reducing the deficit by hundreds of billions of dollars. I'm Jared Golden, and I approve this message because Maine common sense is back on the table in Washington.
I'm 82 years old and I have collapsed arches, which means the first thing that hits the ground is the bone in my arch. I came to Comfort Shoes 4 years ago because I couldn't walk without pain. And she spent so much time on my feet getting the right shoe, and we finally found the right pair. Once you made these orthotics for me, I have no pain. These are so comfortable. I have no discomfort. I feel like I could go running, and I thank you and Comfort Shoes for that.
How do we make your glasses the same day? It's all done in store. Our skilled techs handle your glasses from start to finish, getting them back the same day. Quality, affordable glasses made in-store, only at iMart Express.
And now for your national news, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency is partnering with the Northern Border Regional Commission and several other agencies to connect cities with better ways to sustainably use their outdoor resources. Bangor is one of the 25 cities selected for the EPA's Recreational Economies Rural Communities Program. The program will offer a 2-day in-person assistance planning workshop. The consulting program will help communities strategize ways to leverage their outdoor recreational resources to modernize downtown areas.
Small or rural communities have a lot to offer in terms of their character, and maybe are just waiting to be discovered in a new light. And so we're excited to offer this assistance that can hopefully shed that light on Bangor alongside the great community that already exists.
The EPA is working with the Greater Bangor Convention and Visitors Bureau to connect with those who can benefit from this program. The EPA hopes to start pre-planning workshop calls this fall.
As missing cases rise for a growing vulnerable population, the Maine Warden Service has secured extra funding to strengthen search efforts. A.J. Douglas has the story.
Wandering is a very serious and it's a very common and it's a very dangerous problem that affects individuals with cognitive disorders such as dementia-related illnesses. Among people living with dementia, about 6 in 10 will wander at some point in their lifetime.
That concerning statistic is why the Alzheimer's Foundation of America will award the Maine Warden Service a $6,000 grant, which will allow the Public Service Agency to purchase transmitters and receivers for their Project Lifesaver program. The program provides technology to families caring for loved ones suffering from dementia-related illnesses. Miranda Carver's father wandered from home 1 week after being diagnosed with dementia.
I wish that we would have gotten his diagnosis earlier. Had we known, we could have been there or taken steps to know where he was, given him a medical bracelet so that if something had happened, we'd be able to track him.
Game Warden Lieutenant Aaron Cross says every search is different and decisions are made depending on the circumstances surrounding the search.
We factor everything in from, geography to the weather conditions, people's mental capacity, age. Those factors kind of help us make a decision on how we're going to proceed.
Cross says law enforcement uses an internal notification system and silver alerts to communicate to other states concerning missing persons. Carver says she and her family are not sure where to turn next.
We don't know where else to go as far as what we can do as a family.
Those with a friend or loved one experiencing Alzheimer's or dementia-related illnesses can call the Alzheimer's Foundation of America's helpline by dialing 866-232-8484 or log on to alzfnd.org. A.J. Douglas, ABC7, Fox 22.
An alert has been issued for ready-to-eat chicken products due to possible contamination. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service has issued a public health alert for Perdue chicken breast tenders. The frozen and gluten-free tenders may be contaminated with small pieces of clear plastic and blue dye. The 42-ounce sized product is in plastic bags with Perdue chicken breast tenders gluten-free on the front. Lot number 2193 is above the best used by date. Consumers should discard the product or return it to where they bought it. The time is now 8:18.
Now let's get a full look at that forecast with meteorologist Devin Biggs. He joins us now with the latest.
Good morning, Devin.
Thank you very much, Joe and Emma. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Ansley Moore. Ansley has been a realtor since 2013. She works throughout the state of Maine with both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater Bangor area. All right, let's take a look at things this morning and some patchy fog developing near the Bar Harbor area. No dense fog advisory in effect as it's rather hit and miss. So everyone else looking rather good out there at this point. We do have clouds in the northern ends of the state, which is causing a few showers to move in this morning as we are watching a system. It's off toward the north and also to the south. We're in between two systems right now, but this cold front right about in here will begin to approach soon, leave high pressure to the south. That'll give us chances for showers and thunderstorms that will be possible during the afternoon period, though, by about 4 to 5 o'clock, maybe a few isolated chances during the early afternoon period as well as this begins to move in. The new drought monitor is in that got released yesterday, and a little bit of improvement, though. Bangor still in moderate drought, but we're starting to see this get trimmed back a little bit, so some good news there. The drought is starting to improve across the state. Wave heights very quiet out there this morning. 2-foot wave heights right now, so the good news is no small craft advisories in effect at this point, though, and water temperatures looking pretty decent, still rather stable in the middle to upper 60s, staying rather warm for this time of the year, too. I mean, still rather cool to the touch when you go out there, but overall, ocean temperatures remaining rather stable. Air temperatures, our average high is 78 degrees. We'll be in the middle 70s today and tomorrow, so a few degrees below normal. Lower 80s for your Sunday and also into Monday, with middle 80s Tuesday, then falling back Wednesday into Thursday, and the middle to upper 70s. And dew points, some humid air will be on the way again soon. Even today, though, we could see dew points reaching for possibly the middle 60s, and will fall back Saturday into Sunday. Then by Monday, Tuesday, even into Wednesday of next week, here we are, middle to upper 60s, possibly lower 70s on the way. So once again, the air getting humid around these parts. So futurecast moving forward, though, increasing clouds, chances for showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon period. The best chances, though, occurring during the afternoon, starting at about 4 to 5 o'clock. We'll keep those chances going for a while. Then overnight, those storm chances will end. The sky will clear out, but more dense fog they'll have to watch out for as we do head towards tomorrow morning, though. Then that will begin to clear out of here with a lot of sunshine, maybe a few passing clouds during the afternoon period for you. Saturday, how much rainfall? More beneficial rainfall on the way with up to a half inch in some areas, maybe some isolated higher amounts before we're all finished up. So finally, more beneficial rain around this part of the state. So a forecast for today, middle 70s, increasing clouds, some afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Southwest wind getting up to about 15 miles per hour. Later on tonight, though, the thunderstorms begin to end and dense fog afterward. Lows in the upper 50s and the wind overall looking nice and calm. And for tomorrow, middle 70s with a partly cloudy sky. North wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Alrighty, here's a look at your extended forecast brought to you by Ansley Moore. We're mostly sunny on Sunday, highs in the low 80s. Lower 80s on Monday with a mostly cloudy sky. And a slight chance for rain on Tuesday, highs in the mid 80s.
$7.8 million. That's how much I made home sellers in the past 2 years. Planning on selling? I'm Holly Taylor. Come to the one who gets it done. HollyTaylor.Realtor.
Penobscot Poorhouse, Bangor's favorite neighborhood pub, is your place to catch all your sports and live music. Don't miss a second of the action on our 24 TVs and big screen. Enjoy live music every Friday and Saturday nights, karaoke on Wednesdays, and trivia on Thursdays. Concert season is in full swing. Relax in one of our 2 outdoor seating areas, including our new beer garden. The Penobscot Poorhouse is the place to be before and after the show. The Penobscot Poorhouse, Bangor's #1 sports and entertainment location, 14 Larkin Street, off Main Street in Bangor.
It takes all types to play Family Feud. The Doghouse Daddy.
What's the least sexy thing your wife has ever worn?
Granny panties, Steve.
The Family Blabbermouth.
Grandma's sick of Grandpa falling asleep in the middle of what?
Going to the bathroom.
Herman, get up off this toilet!
See all the types on Family Feud.
Weeknights at 7 on Fox 22.
When selling your home, knowing your options could make you tens of thousands of dollars. That's what I do for my clients. I'm Holly Taylor. Come to the one who gets it done. HollyTaylor.Realtor.
Good morning, everyone. Well, it's an exciting time for Maine field hockey. Of course, they're coming off their first ever conference championship, but there's a ton of talent coming back. And looking at this weekend's opening slate, the Black Bears are wasting no time seeing where they stack up.
We have the excitement, I think the community has it, and it's time to just keep that rolling.
Maine Field Hockey rolls into 2022 as the 22nd seed in the country, giving them even more to be excited about as they begin their defense of the America East title.
To come out for this preseason poll at 22nd was just a huge pat on the back for us for how hard we've been working.
Ranked or not, that hard work will be put to the test right out the gate, with Maine opening the 2022 season against a familiar foe in UMass.
I feel that it's a really good game for us to start because really that's the caliber that we want to be playing at, and we just have to focus on, the things that we can do to win that game.
The Minutemen have proven to be tough, but the very next day, the caliber only increases as the Black Bears square off against Northwestern, last year's NCAA national champion.
For them being the defending, national champions and, just the quality of team that they are, it's just a great opportunity for our program to be in a game like that.
The Wildcats may boast the nation's top seed, but in recent years, the Black Bears have held strong, making this weekend all the more interesting.
My sophomore year, we actually beat them, and then last year they came out hard for us, so now it's our turn to return it.
Is it a budding rivalry? Perhaps, but at the very least, it's another chance for Maine to prove its worth on the national scale.
It's quite a privilege to be able to face the #1 team in the country. And that's exciting for us. It's just a good position to come in as the underdog. We're able to do what we want to do. We're able to play as hard as we want to play and really bring it to them.
I think my mindset right now is the pressure's on them, and it's our time to just go out hard and scare them.
I honestly think that's the only mindset you can have when you're facing the #1 team in the country. They'll face UMass first, though. That'll be at 1 p.m. on Saturday. Then 1 p.m. on Sunday will be against Northwestern. Let's stay up in Orono now and jump over to Mahaney Diamond. Home opener for Maine women's soccer, bringing a 1-0 record to Thursday night's matchup versus Merrimack here. Black Bears hosting the Warriors, and how could we leave this little guy out? What a good boy. That's actually Amy Vachon's puppy. To the soccer game we go, though. Jordan Pinette rumbling down the left side. Shot bobbled but saved, 0-0 game. Later in the half now, Rebecca Hardy with some space rips a shot. How about this block from Kira Kuznitsky? Climbs the ladder to keep it a stalemate. Still no score in the first. Tegan Morrison with the hezzy, then fires it on net. Lily Morgan says, no soup for you. This one ends in a draw. 1-1 is the final. And with the start of the fall season, summer is pretty much over, but we've still got plenty of good golf weather. And this weekend, Herman Meadow will play host to the 13th annual Tracy's Charity Golf Scramble. Tracy Rand started the event with the goal of raising money for the Shriners Hospitals for Children. Over a decade later, its reach now spans multiple organizations, including the Green Guard Center for Autism and Mike Bordick's Charity League of Dreams, which helps give individuals with disabilities the opportunity to experience the joys of baseball and softball.
It's a great feeling. I have a lot of loyal friends, that play in this every year, and I can't express the support that I get from everybody, and it means a great deal to me.
Now this year, Herman Meadow will host 39 teams and over 150 people, the most ever in the event's history. Besides the golf, which begins on Sunday at 9 a.m., though, the silent auction still gives you a chance to contribute to the cause and maybe walk away with some pretty noteworthy mementos.
I have Gronk, Edelman, I have a Pete Rose signed card, Bruins stuff. I have a lot of stuff. That's what the tournament's known for. It's known for its prizes and sports memorabilia.
And following the golf event on Sunday, Mike Bordick will take part in a hot stove conversation at Hamden Academy starting at 6 p.m. with proceeds going to Bordick Park and Hamden Baseball. And we'll go to baseball now. For the second straight night, Trevor Story made a rehab appearance with the Sea Dogs. He had a sac fly on Wednesday, but Thursday he cranked it up a notch. To Hadlock Field we go. Gorgeous night for some baseball. Bottom three, Story with the sharp liner to left center. Slides in for a double after putting on the Jets there. Look at him go. He seems healthy, ready to go. That was after hitting an RBI single in the first. Later in the third, bases full. Wilyer Abreu, the new guy, lines sinker to right. Zach Veen. Great catch out there, but Nick Northcutt scores from third, 3-0 Sea Dogs. Then in the fourth, it's Story again. This time he gets all of it. Solo shot to dead center. Story went 3 for 4 on the night with 2 RBIs. The Dogs roll to a 9-0 win. Looks like he's ready for the big leagues again to me. Alrighty, that's sports. We'll be right back after the break.
Last year, I cracked Biden's aggressive spending agenda. Now, I'm delivering on common sense reforms that are good for America, like lowering prescription drug prices for thousands of Maine seniors, preventing healthcare costs from spiking on working families, and opening up oil and gas production to lower fuel costs, while reducing the deficit by hundreds of billions of dollars. I'm Jared Golden, and I approve this message because Maine common sense is back on the table in Washington.
Bathfitter doesn't just fit your bath. We fit your life. When a normal day is anything but normal, we fit your schedule with our unique tub-over-tub process installed in as little as a day. When high quality is the only quality that matters, we fit your standards with a lifetime guarantee. Bathfitter. It just fits.
Now, with $600 off a complete bath system, it fits your budget too. We've never had a promotion this big, so call or click now.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business.
Happy Friday, Maine. It's August 26th of 2022. The weekend has arrived.
The 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution took effect 102 years ago today, allowing women to vote.
Remember actor Macaulay Culkin, the little boy from the movie Home Alone? Well, he's 42 years old today.
Today is Forgive Your Foe Day. I don't know if Macaulay Culkin did that with the New York robbers or the people bringing this.
I think that's still going on.
Maybe not for him. Maybe not for him. It's Make Your Own Luck Day. I almost thought that said lunch. I was like, no, I don't want to.
No, order your lunch on Fridays.
Yeah.
It's the best time of the week to be like, I'm going to spend some money.
My meal prep is gone. It's all, yeah. And lastly, today is Musical Yoga Day. Very specific.
I would love that. Yoga's great.
I
did a
try
class
it.
my senior year, and I loved it.
Yoga classes are one of those things that make a great gift if you can't think of a gift for someone who, like, what's a gift for somebody who loves doing things and who has plenty of stuff and they don't really want anything more? Classes, or like a dancing class or a yoga class.
Exactly. I feel like the older I get, the more I find myself trying to find events or something going on or experiences, let alone than just something like materialistic.
I've noticed that too. With my friends as they get older too. They're like, let's not spend money on stuff for Christmas. My family too. Let's all like kind of pool and go do something.
Let's go to like, Bermuda or Jamaica.
Yes.
Like somewhere.
The Bermuda Triangle and get lost for the holiday.
There you go. Now that would be a funny movie.
Yes. Yeah. The Christmas Vacation, but with a twist.
Yeah, with a little bit of a twist.
Let's turn it over to meteorologist Devin Biggs.
Devin, good morning.
And thank you very much, Joe and Emma. Happy Friday. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Ansley Moore. Ansley has been a realtor since 2013. She works throughout the state of Maine with both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater Bangor area. All right, let's take a look at things this morning. We have some dense fog, at least in a few areas. So just near the Bar Harbor area, everyone else looking pretty good. No dense fog advisory in effect, as any fog that's developing this morning is rather patchy in nature, though, as we are watching some clouds further off towards the north, and it's bringing a few rain showers to the northern ends of the state as well. We will have a return for a few showers and thunderstorms coming up later this afternoon with some heavy downpours, some more beneficial rain that will be on the way as this wave of energy here moves from the west to the east. The lightning tracker is on. No lightning yet this morning, but that'll begin to change as we head towards the afternoon period. Futurecast shows that shower and storm wave by about 4 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That'll begin to move in. Then afterward, though, the storms will get out of here. The sky will start to clear out, but more dense fog will soon be on the way. The winds, though, still not a big deal. You might notice a few gusts up to around 15 miles per hour today, but sustained winds remain rather relaxed overall, about 5 to 10 miles per hour, then really calming down later on tonight. Forecast for today, middle 70s, increasing clouds, some afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Southwest wind getting up to about 15 miles per hour. Hourly forecast for the rest of the morning period. Showers and thunderstorms possible during the afternoon period. Temperatures in the 70s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up. Joe and Emma.
Thank you, Devin.
Old Town has launched a fleet of electric scooters for its community members.
Devin Dagnall has the story.
On Tuesday, the city of Old Town became the first community in Maine to have bird scooters. Director of Economic and Community Development, E.J. Roach, says that the partnership with bird scooters was made to improve the lives of community members, but also to attract others to the area.
Give people an opportunity to perhaps visit Old Town and try out the scooters because we were the first community to do so. It makes it a little easier for people to get in and around town. You don't necessarily have to drive and park. And if you want to visit one end of downtown and go see the other, you can jump on a scooter and quickly get there.
The scooters can be paid for and located through the Bird Scooter app.
Riding a Bird scooter is as easy as opening up the Bird Scooter app, locating a scooter, and then scanning the QR code. And then once that's done, you're ready to go.
If you would like to ride the scooters outside of Old Town, unfortunately, you're out of luck. The scooters are set to only work within the borders of the town and will come to a stop if taken beyond that. However, Roach says that there are talks of expanding the scooters location to include Orono and the UMaine campus. He also says the new scooters are eco-friendly and fun, but people should remain aware of their safety when riding them.
We want people to be safe and be mindful of other people walking and biking and driving in the community. We want you to not use them on sidewalks, encourage them to use them in the street as you would a bicycle.
In Old Town, I'm Devin Dagnall, reporting for ABC 7, Fox 22.
The 2023 Maine Teacher of the Year state finalists have been chosen. Heather Anderson teaches 8th grade social studies and English at Caribou Community School. Matthew Bernstein is a social studies teacher at Casco Bay High School in Portland. Ashley Bryant teaches math, writing, and science to 4th graders in Hiram.
Emily Albee is a social studies teacher working with grades 9 through 12 at Hampton Academy. One of the 4 will be named 2023 Maine Teacher of the Year in October. A statement says Maine Teachers of the Year serve as advocates for the teaching profession and will represent Maine in the National Teacher of the Year program. Each educator was nominated by a member of their community for their exemplary service in education and dedication to their students.
Well, congratulations and thanks to all of them. And summer blockbusters banked big, and now it's time to look ahead to next season with many more movies in store.
Here's Fox's Ashley Dvorkin with our fall movie preview.
Behind you! A busy fall movie season is ahead, so we're looking at some of the most highly anticipated films on the way.
Turn around, let me get a look at you. Tom Hanks stars as Geppetto. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is Jiminy Cricket.
Going into the rest of September, we have The Woman King.
Yeah, this is going to be our first big Oscar contender of the fall season. Viola Davis stars. It's based on the real-life story of an all-female unit of warriors named the Agoji from 1800s Africa.
There's also Blonde with Ana de Armas as Marilyn Monroe and Hocus Pocus 2. Let's talk October, starting with this star-studded David O. Russell film, Amsterdam.
A group of friends who witness a murder, and then beyond from that, they kind of stumble into unraveling one of the craziest plots in American history.
Also in October, the Emmett Till biopic, Till.
This is based on a powerful and emotional true story about a mother who fights for years to bring justice after her son, a 14-year-old son, is lynched and killed in the 1950s, 1955.
Big films rounding out the month include George Clooney and Julia Roberts in Ticket to Paradise, Harry Styles in My Policeman, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as superpowered Black Adam.
He says that this is going to relaunch, the DC universe.
November brings Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
How does Wakanda deal with the death of King T'Challa? And then how do they move forward and defeat their next big enemy?
December, return to Pandora with Avatar: The Way of Water. In New York, Ashley Dvorkin, Fox News.
Still to come here this morning, the latest win out of Orono. Dave Peck will have all the details when we return.
But first, taking a look at your forecast. Temperatures today will be upwards in around 75 degrees, 74 degrees, PM showers, some thunderstorms will be moving. A little bit of fog tonight, temperatures drop below 60, and we'll see some sunshine back tomorrow with temperatures back in the mid-70s.
Up in Smoke Fireworks is family-owned with a huge selection including Brothers and Showtime, Time Bandit, and Black Hat brands. We will share our knowledge with you, then go have a blast. Up in Smoke Fireworks, 173 West Main Street, Searsport.
At Dorsey Furniture, we believe value means more than a great price.
That's why we do what we do at Dorsey Furniture. That's why we're always updating our showroom with new pieces and new displays. That's why we're always eager to show you the latest furniture styles and newest fabrics.
Because we believe that your home should be beautiful.
Visit our showroom and experience Dorsey quality, Dorsey value, the Dorsey reputation. Dorsey Furniture, Route 1A in Holden, and online at dorseyfurniture.com.
Behind every keepsake, there's a memory. Behind every photo, there's a story. Behind Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration, there's people giving back by bringing back what was thought to be lost. The details, the time, and the expertise, all packaged up behind a name that Mainers have trusted for over 35 years. Statewide commercial and residential services. Bouchard Cleaning and Restoration. You keep the memories. We'll handle the rest.
On the next Last Man Standing.
You do not have to worry about being the buffer between me and my mother anymore. Know why?
You killed it. When Mom comes to visit, Vanessa plays matchmaker.
She's not the kind of woman that you can have fun with.
You mean younger?
Exactly. See, the kind of women I go out with, they're interested in me for my money. And I'm interested in them because they're young women.
Last Man Standing.
This afternoon, starting at 4 on Fox 22.
Up and Smoke Fireworks is family owned with a huge selection including Brothers and Showtime, Time Bandit, and Black Hat brands. We will share our knowledge with you, then go have a blast. Up and Smoke Fireworks, 173 West Main Street, Searsport.
And welcome back into Good Morning Maine. We have two special guests with us here today. I don't know if you know their names already. You probably should at this point, but
we're here with Michael Myers and Pennywise the Clown. They are trying to round up enough volunteers for the Kenduskeag Haunted House, and this meeting will occur on September 1st.
That's correct.
Where will this be taking place?
Right at the Cole Memorial Ball Field.
Cole Memorial Ball Field. So, and this is at 6 p.m. on the 1st. What do you guys do at that meeting? What is it? So this is teaching people to be terrifying, correct?
That and getting ideas for different rooms in the haunted house, trying to get the layout maybe accomplished, stuff like that.
Yeah, because it is a huge haunted house, and I've been in years past. The lines are windingly long. It attracts people from all over. What are the different themes generally? What's been the themes of the past for certain rooms?
We don't go with a general theme per se, but we have different rooms. Like we'll have an operating room, and it's not your operating room.
And then a clown room, correct?
Oh, definitely have a clown room.
Right.
There's so many people scared of clowns.
Right. I know, especially with Pennywise, the It movies coming back out again. It's drawing focus on them again.
Definitely.
Yeah. So how many people does it take to put on such a big haunted house?
Anywhere from 30 to 50 we've had, and that's been barely enough.
Yep.
We can always use more volunteers.
Yep.
We'll definitely feed you if you volunteer.
Cool.
That's the key right there.
Yeah.
It's offering the little incentives and food. When you're getting volunteers, and you're trying to get people to kind of, maybe someone new to it who wants to get involved, but they don't think they're too scary or could do it. What do you kind of look for or say to somebody if they're looking for that opportunity?
You come help us out, you help us build it, you get a chance to scare people, and it's fun.
It's about being creative. You got to be creative when you're scary.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've always been absolutely terrified of everything throughout my entire life when it comes to like scary horror movies and other things like that. So I don't know if I could help out. It wouldn't be necessary. I don't want to go in the house. Can I be on like the outside of the house?
Oh no, we definitely need you to come through that.
Yeah. See, oh man, that would be fun to watch.
You can be the chainsaw guy. It doesn't take much to be scary in the chainsaw. You just have to have the chainsaw.
Oh God, I'm getting flashbacks of watching the movies when I was 6 years old. And, scary.
I love that one.
Oh yeah, that is a good one. But on top of it, you guys, we were talking about this. You guys have been doing this for a really long time now.
Mike and I here have been doing it for over 15 years.
Wow.
It's just really fun.
Yeah. How much work does it put on to prepare for this?
It takes us a whole month of weekends to build the haunted house and get it ready.
Yep.
A lot of volunteers. Like I said, we still need more. We gladly have more people come out and help out. That'd be awesome.
So it's just weekends. People don't have to come in on their Monday through Fridays.
Right.
I'm going to have to think about this. This is right up my alley.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Well, Halloween seems kind of far away, but you said it takes a whole month, and this meeting is on the 1st. So you need a lot of people to come on down. So Spirit Halloween is already up. People, you got to start getting in the
Halloween spirit.
I know.
It's happening. The leaves are changing. We're all getting ready to go. And by far. When you're during the season, I mean, there's apple picking, there's a couple other things you can do, but what better way than going to a haunted house and get out of your comfort zone. I'm basically talking to myself at this point because I'm trying to convince myself to go.
I know.
But at this point, it's like one of those things that you guys do love what you do, and you put a lot of effort into it, and now you're just asking for a little more help. So if there's somebody interested in trying to help you out, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Right on the Facebook page, Kenduskeag Haunted House Volunteers. That's the easiest way. And that gives you the address and everything, then you can come on out.
Yeah. And I know this is is this in the same area where you could go to maybe Trewergy's and do the corn maze and then do this later on in the day?
Trewergy's is just a few miles down the road.
Right, right.
Okay.
So this
you're
is
out in the woods then.
I know,
Perfect.
and you get all the
That's
foliage.
perfect.
Yeah, perfect to get in the season. So we're going to put this on our Facebook page and our website, so we'll have a link that links you right to them. And I mean, are people expected to come to every one if they come to one meeting and help set it up?
No, they're not expected to come to everyone. It'd be great if they did.
Yes. Okay, but yeah, it
More
takes a lot of work. Yeah, and it does cost money, correct? It made $15 for when you want to go to it on the actual night.
It's $5 per person.
Oh, $5 per person. Gotcha.
Yes, very affordable.
Yeah.
That's probably why we have such long lines.
Absolutely. Everybody can go. Yeah.
Big family.
I know the first time I went, I was shocked. I was like, okay, I see what the hype is about. Yep.
And as you can tell, do you have anything to say? We knew we were going to get a couple words out of you, but thank you guys so much for coming in. Really do appreciate it. Hopefully we can get you some volunteers and get the community out there and help those lines, not get smaller, but move a little more efficiently.
Yes,
so thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes,
we'll throw it over to Devin Biggs with another check of our forecast.
Thank you very much, Joe and Emma. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Ansley Moore. Ansley has been a realtor since 2013. She works throughout the state of Maine with both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater Bangor area. All right, let's take a look at things this morning and some patchy fog developing near the Bar Harbor area. No dense fog advisory in effect as it's rather hit and miss, so everyone else looking rather good out there at this point. We do have clouds in the northern ends of the state, which is causing a few showers to move in this morning as we are watching a system. It's off toward the north and also to the south. We're in between two systems right now, but this cold front right about in here will begin to approach soon, leave high pressure to the south, and will give us chances for showers and thunderstorms that will be possible during the afternoon period, though by about 4 to 5 o'clock, maybe a few isolated chances during the early afternoon period as well as this begins to move in. The new drought monitor is in that got released yesterday, and a little bit of improvement though. Bangor still a moderate drought, but we're starting to see this get trimmed back a little bit, so some good news there. The drought is starting to improve across the state. Wave heights very quiet out there this morning. 2-foot wave heights right now, so the good news is no small craft advisories in effect at this point though, and water temperatures looking pretty decent, still rather stable in the middle to upper 60s, staying rather warm for this time of the year too. I mean, still rather cool to the touch when you go out there, but overall ocean temperatures remaining rather stable. Air temperatures, our average high is 78 degrees. We'll be in the middle 70s today and tomorrow, so a few degrees below normal. Lower 80s for your Sunday and also into Monday, with middle 80s Tuesday, then falling back Wednesday into Thursday in the middle to upper 70s. And dew points, some humid air will be on the way again soon. Even today, though, we could see dew points reaching for possibly the middle 60s and will fall back Saturday into Sunday. Then by Monday, Tuesday, even into Wednesday of next week, here we are, middle to upper 60s, possibly lower 70s on the way. So once again, the air getting humid around these parts. So futurecast moving forward, though, increasing clouds, chances for showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon period. The best chances, though, occurring during the afternoon, starting at about 4 to 5 o'clock. We'll keep those chances going for a while. Then overnight, those storm chances will end. The sky will clear out, but more dense fog that we'll have to watch out for as we do head towards tomorrow morning, though. Then that will begin to clear out of here with a lot of sunshine, maybe a few passing clouds during the afternoon period for you. Saturday, how much rainfall? More beneficial rainfall on the way with up to a half inch in some areas, maybe some isolated higher amounts before we're all finished up. So finally, more beneficial rain around this part of the state. So your forecast for today, middle 70s, increasing clouds, some afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Southwest wind getting up to about 15 miles per hour. Later on tonight, though, the thunderstorms begin to end and dense fog afterward. Lows in the upper 50s and the wind overall looking nice and calm. And for tomorrow, middle 70s with a partly cloudy sky. North wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Alrighty, here's a look at your extended forecast brought to you by Ansley Moore. We're mostly sunny on Sunday, highs in the low 80s. Lower 80s on Monday with a mostly cloudy sky. And a slight chance for rain on Tuesday, highs in the mid 80s.
Comfy, cozy, relaxing. Not Joe.
Joe's Furniture. Joe's Furniture Warehouse in Newport is the place to find rockers, recliners, sofas, and easy chairs. Quality furniture, affordable prices. Not your average Joe. Joe's Furniture Warehouse, Grogan Avenue in Newport.
With a new Toyota, you can practically make summer stand still. From making a splash in a Highlander to fitting in more fun in a Camry or tackling a trailhead in a RAV4 hybrid. Who's a good boy? Enjoy the last of summer in an exciting new Toyota during Toyota's National Sales Event.
Come and get an electrified Camry LE Hybrid with 52 mpg and up to a 686-mile driving range. Plus, get affordable 1.9% financing on most Camry models.
Come in today.
Toyota. Let's go places.
She wants a quiet space to relax. He wants a game room.
We are hoping that you can help us.
We take this battle to Design Court with Mikkel Welch and Queer Eye's Bobby Burke. Witness intense design drama. I cannot wait to see the look on their faces. Plus, comedian Michelle Buteau.
You better get it.
Next, Drew.
The Drew Barrymore Show, Friday at 3 on Fox 22.
Durable, sturdy, stylish. Not Joe. Joe's Furniture. Joe's Furniture Warehouse in Newport is the place to find solid wood, built to last, made in Maine dressers, bureaus, and nightstands. Not your average Joe. Joe's Furniture Warehouse, Grogan Avenue in Newport.
And here's a look at some of the upbeat stories making headlines today.
6-year-old Carter Goodchild from Hugo, Minnesota, was born with a brain injury and cerebral palsy. He walks with the help of a Trexco Robotics Gait training home system. Goodchild was the first in Minnesota to get the robot legs. Their Courageous Carter Foundation is hosting a race for robot legs in September to raise money to help other families. Florence Home's House of Hope Assisted Living and Memory Care in Omaha has opened its doors to robot pets. Administrators say robotic pets reduce depression and anxiety in those with dementia. And New York City has renamed a portion of West 143rd Street in Harlem Althea Gibson Way. Gibson was the first African-American to play at the U.S. Open in 1950. She also became the first black person to win the French Open and Wimbledon a decade before Arthur Ashe. Thursday was Gibson's 95th birthday. She passed away in 2003. And those are some of the other stories making headlines on ABC 7.
And we'll throw it over to Devin Biggs with one final look at our full weather forecast.
Good morning, Devin.
Thank you very much, Joe and Emma. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Ansley Moore. Ansley has been a realtor since 2013. She works throughout the state of Maine with both buyers and sellers with a focus on the greater Bangor area. All right, let's take a look at things this morning. And some patchy fog developing near the Bar Harbor area. No dense fog advisory in effect as it's rather hit and miss. So everyone else looking rather good out there at this point. We do have clouds in the northern ends of the state, which is causing a few showers to move in this morning as we are watching a system. It's off toward the north and also to the south. We're in between two systems right now, but this cold front right about in here will begin to approach soon, leave high pressure to the south, and will give us chances for showers and thunderstorms that will be possible during the afternoon period, though by about 4 to 5 o'clock, maybe a few isolated chances during the early afternoon period as well as this begins to move in. The new drought monitor is in that got released yesterday, and a little bit of improvement though. Bangor still a moderate drought, but we're starting to see this get trimmed back a little bit, so some good news there. The drought is starting to improve across the state. Wave heights very quiet out there this morning. 2-foot wave heights right now, so the good news is no small craft advisories in effect at this point though, and water temperatures looking pretty decent, still rather stable in the middle to upper 60s, staying rather warm for this time of the year too. I mean, still rather cool to the touch when you go out there, but overall ocean temperatures remaining rather stable. Air temperatures, our average high is 78 degrees, will be in the middle 70s today and tomorrow, so a few degrees below normal. Lower 80s for your Sunday and also into Monday, with middle 80s Tuesday, then falling back Wednesday into Thursday in the middle to upper 70s. And dew points, some humid air will be on the way again soon. Even today, though, we could see dew points reaching for possibly the middle 60s and will fall back Saturday into Sunday. Then by Monday, Tuesday, even into Wednesday of next week, here we are, middle to upper 60s, possibly lower 70s on the way. So once again, the air getting humid around these parts. So futurecast moving forward, though, increasing clouds, chances for showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon period. The best chances, though, occurring during the afternoon, starting about 4 to 5 o'clock. We'll keep those chances going for a while. Then overnight, those storm chances will end. The sky will clear out, but more dense fog they'll have to watch out for as we do head towards tomorrow morning, though. Then that will begin to clear out of here with a lot of sunshine, maybe a few passing clouds during the afternoon period for you. Saturday, how much rainfall? More beneficial rainfall on the way with up to a half inch in some areas, maybe some isolated higher amounts before we're all finished up. So finally, more beneficial rain around this part of the state. So a forecast for today, middle 70s, increasing clouds, some afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Southwest wind getting up to about 15 miles per hour. Later on tonight, though, the thunderstorms begin to end and dense fog afterward. Lows in the upper 50s and the wind overall looking nice and calm. And for tomorrow, middle 70s with a partly cloudy sky. North wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Alrighty, here's a look at your extended forecast brought to you by Ansley Moore. We're mostly sunny on Sunday, highs in the low 80s. Lower 80s on Monday with a mostly cloudy sky. And a slight chance for rain on Tuesday, highs in the mid 80s.
People today, they could spend half their lives over 50.
I get used to this.
So that's good. Make sure your happiness lives as long as you do. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP. Join today.
Nearly all commercial vehicles carry big insurance policies. So if you're hurt by one of these box trucks, or by a garbage truck, or by any kind of commercial vehicle, you may have a big case worth big money. But they don't just give that money up. You need someone who's going to fight for it. That's exactly why you need to call the Twos. I'm Jim with Lowry & Associates. If you've been hurt by any commercial truck, call the Twos. We win for you.
Hurt by a commercial truck? Call the Twos. Call 222-2222.
When the Katahdin General Store wants to know the local forecast, they log on to foxbangor.com. Come to the KG for fishing, hunting, and camping supplies, souvenirs, unique gifts, apparel like Lazy One, fresh sandwiches and baked goods, the beer cave, liquor, and a variety of takeout items.
I'm thinking yes. 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 I'll have what she's having. And you can too. Get ready for the good dish. Delicious twists on your favorite comfort foods. Decadent desserts you can whip up in no time. And game-changing shortcuts. What's for dinner is about to get way easier. And way more fun than doing the dishes. So get ready to get dishing.
Weekdays at 1 on Fox 22.
No matter how long your to-do list is this weekend, do yourself a favor and start your day off with a homemade coffee cake, hot from the oven. And if you're thinking, there's no way I'll have time for that, just wait until you see how easy it comes together. We start with one of my favorite supermarket shortcuts, a package of refrigerated buttermilk biscuits. We cut each biscuit into 6 pieces. After placing them in a bowl, we generously coat them with melted butter. Easy enough so far. Now for the wow factor. In a bowl, we combine some brown sugar, chocolate chips, chopped walnuts, and a bit of cinnamon. This gets tossed with the dough. Then we place it in a cake pan and bake it off. By the time we put on a pot of coffee and whip together our 2-ingredient glaze, it's done. And don't even think about grabbing a knife to cut this, because it's designed to be pulled apart one buttery piece at a time. To get the recipe for our pull-apart coffee cake, just head over to our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen with Kelly, where today we found a hot from the oven way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Excellent.
Moms in one Illinois town tackle football practice with their sons. Finally, these moms got off of the sidelines and right into the game as part of Washington, Illinois high school team's Mom's Night.
Donning helmets and shoulder pads, moms got a chance to tackle their own sons, all caught on camera in a now viral video. Mom's Night is reportedly an annual event getting parents involved to better understand the game their sons are playing. Now I got a twist. Sisters get a chance to tackle their brother. That would be funny.
Well, that's not fair because they've had too much practice.
Yeah, right. I was going to say it too. By the way, we're just about to finish up the show, and was that rain?
That sounded like